Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I am going to do a collective for today. Today is Saturday, February 28th, 2026. You may follow me on the talk, the tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, I love that for you. God loves that for you. But whatever doesn't fit, leave it on the table for someone else because you do not need to take on energy that wasn't meant for you. That would just be a burden. If you don't know it to be true, then it's not true for you. We got a fated encounter by Finding Fate. You can find this at findingfate1111.com. It's at the bottom there. I got mine off TikTok Shop. I don't know if they still sell it on there or not. When it first came out. God, what was that? Like a year ago? A year and a half ago? I wonder if they have any new decks. Because I got the other one. There's a second one called something else. Oh, look at that. We got two on the table. Sorry, we got three on the table. We had two. We had one stuck underneath one. So there's three on the table. Okay, that was a lot. We got seven on the table. We're going to do one more shuffle. Okay, I don't think this is going to resonate for everybody because this is a little specific. Just so you know, it's a little specific. Like, I don't know this to be true. Like, this would not resonate for me. Unless something comes to light, this would not resonate for me. Okay. We got 8 with bottom of the deck. We've got winter. We've got children. We've got platonic. Platonic. We've got past love. Thinking of you. We got admirer. Summer. And bottom of the deck, breakup. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. It doesn't matter. I'm going to take a sip of water for a second. So here's the deal. A past love, okay. Somebody that you might have been in a situationship, a friends with benefits, casual relationship. This is someone that you might have loved. They might have loved you. The two of you might have loved each other. And it doesn't necessarily mean like in love, but have a love for one another, okay? Take how it resonates. Whoever this person is either had a baby in the winter with somebody else, or they got somebody pregnant in the winter. So, I mean, technically it's still winter. Even if you're in a state or a country where it doesn't exhibit winter, this is typically the time for winter, especially here in the US. Pardon me. Winter typically, I consider winter like December through March. So like December till April. That's when I consider winter. Because even like the beginning of April, sometimes we get a little flurry, a little snow. And then usually by the end of April, it's all gone. But I usually say until April. Some people will say November, okay? November till May. So through April, right? Take how it resonates. But somebody either had a baby or is going to have a baby with someone in winter, or they got someone pregnant in winter or right now, right? Because technically somebody could still get someone pregnant right now. Whoever this person is, they think of you. They admire you. And it's kind of funny because I'm looking at this admirer card and it says they adore you head over heels, unexplainable feelings. I'm not saying that that couldn't be the case, right? But what I'm seeing is they actually admire you. Like maybe what you do for a living, how you live your life, the way you dress, the way you look, your hobbies. I don't know. They admire somebody. Like they admire someone's, how would you say that? Lifestyle? I don't know how you would say that. Like it's almost like they admire like almost everything there is about some person. You. They think of somebody a lot. Cuz I keep looking I keep looking at this card. I keep going back to this card. They think about somebody a lot. Now, the two of you could have broken up in summer. Like you could have broken your little relationship off. Okay. Who whoever they're having the baby with, they're going to be broken up by this coming summer. So if you were in a casual relationship with this person in like 2020, right? You guys broke up in the summer. So summer to me is June, July, August, and even September. I consider September summer, like the tail end of summer. I mean, here in Illinois, sometimes we have summer weather in October. And this past year, we even had some nice weather in November, you know? But I consider it through September. That's just so I would say, like, let's say you broke up in like August of 2020. And let's say this person breaks up with the person they're with now, the person that they got pregnant, the person they have a baby with in July of 2026. There's nothing in this reading to say that they're going to come towards you, nothing at all. And I'm not even seeing that. I'm not even seeing that. And this person might even, because like they moved on, right? Like they got with somebody else, they had a kid with somebody else, or they're having a kid with someone else. They believed you moved on too. Like something about this moving on under the past love card. Something about moving on. I think they believe that you moved on too. That's why they just like this thinking of you. Like they constantly think of you. Like, oh, they moved on, but I wonder what they're doing. I wonder, do they still like apples? Do they still like to run? Do they still like dancing in the rain? It kind of gives like that kind of vibe. Like somebody thinking about somebody and like asking themselves all these questions about you. Like, I wonder if they still do this. I wonder if they still watch this. I wonder if that's still their favorite show. And I don't think there's unexplainable feelings here at all. I think this person loves you. I think they truly love you. Whether you still love them or not. Like I think that they love you. What the phrase two peas in a pod, but like two bugs in a tree? Two bugs in a bush. There we go. Two bugs in a bush. Oh, I should name this that. Okay, let me write this down because otherwise I will forget. Let me write this down. I'm gonna leave that there. 2 bugs in a bush. I think that's cute. The only thing is do I put parentheses around it? Oh man, it's little writing humor there. That was for me, not for you, by the way. Yeah. Oh my God, I just realized this too. There's 2 bees on this sunflower. There's 2 bugs and there's 2 bees right next to each other. And not to be mean, but this breakup card, it says divorce, separation, and heartbreak. I think, hey, don't take this the wrong way. I'm not going to say that they weren't upset when the 2 of you broke up or left each other, or they left you or you left them, whatever the case. I'm not going to say that they weren't upset, but this person is going to break up or divorce or separate from this person that they had this kid with, or they're having this kid with in the summer. And it's going to be like even more heartbreaking for them, because yes, they're going to be putting their kid in a precarious position, right? Because now 2 people are going to have to raise a kid, together but separate. They're heartbroken about having to do that. Like, I don't think this person ever thought they were going to put themselves in that position. I don't think they ever saw themselves in that position. But they're heartbroken because whoever okay, whoever this is, like, they always thought that there might be that possibility that the 2 of you would get back together, or like keep getting back together, like maybe they would revisit a relationship with you on and off over a period of years and years and years, kind of like, especially if it was like a casual or a friends with benefits. Like, they just always thought like, oh, like every 2-3 years, like we'll get back together for a few months and it'll be amazing, and then we'll break up, and then 5 years later we'll get back together. Like, somebody always thought that there was going to be a revisit on a relationship. But the fact that they're leaving this person, separating this person, divorcing this person, and they now have this kid that they have to share with this person, like, this person is waking up to the fact that someone, like, they might have put that nail in their coffin in regards to a relationship with you, because they're feeling like, okay, now I have this kid, and so is not going to want to have anything to do with me. And it's making them all that more broken up about it. And it's kind of funny because I just talked about this the other day, like last week, the weekend, I can't remember. And I was talking about like my ex-husband and his ex-wife and their kid. And I was talking about how, like I've said in the past, like it's snowing. How I've talked in the past, like how I don't want to get in a relationship with somebody with a kid. And it is because of past trauma with the ex-husband and his ex-wife and their kid, and how that all played out. It is from that trauma. Like, I'm very like, I'm gonna get involved with some guy or some woman, and their ex and their kid, like. And it's not even about attention or needing to be the focal point of somebody's life. It's not even that. It's just, if you've ever been in a relationship with someone that had a kid with someone else and it was negative, you understand what I'm talking about. Like, I just do not want to revisit a situation like that. And it's not even like the fact that I couldn't love somebody else's kid. I mean, if anything, I probably would absolutely love someone else's kid. And that would make it even worse. That would make it even worse. Oh. Yeah, that's a lot of like karmic toxic energy. But again, it stems from trauma, like being in that situation and it not turning out very well. They don't know, whoever this is, they don't know that you would want to get into a relationship with them, or even be like a friends with benefits again, or be casual with them again if they told you, hey, I had a kid. And I just heard time, something about time. So maybe like when the two of you were together, like maybe both of you felt like you didn't spend enough time together. This person is recognizing, okay, if I try and get back together with them and I tell them I have a kid, like I might not be able to spend, or I might not be spending as much time with them as I was before. And I wasn't really spending as much time with them before, right? It's like somebody recognizing that somebody's going to be like, oh, you want to get back together, but now you spend all your time with your kids. So where does that leave me, And I think that's valid, you know? I think that's valid. If somebody gets into a relationship and they expect a certain amount of tension, they expect a certain amount of time together, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Obviously, that's something to discuss, right? But I don't think there's anything wrong with needing time with another person, set time with another person, specific time with another person. And if there's a baby involved and you're not getting what you need, that's all valid. That's all valid. And I realize on the flip side, right? Like that sucks for the person with the kid because it might be hard for them to find a true love, to find love and get in a relationship when they have this kid, right? And it seems to hold them back. But you're a parent now, right? Like they're a parent now. They have to think about their kid, you have to put your kids first. As a parent, you always should put your kids first. Those kids should be the love of your life. It's very much about looking at it from all perspectives. But yeah, this person really thinks that like somebody's not gonna come back, or somebody's not gonna allow them to come back because now they have this kid. And there's one last thing before I let this go. With this past love card, it says X, old news, moving on. Like I said, they might think that you've like moved on, like you've been gone, like maybe you're in another relationship, whatever the case. They could know this too with the admirer, like if you guys have like mutual friends or a mutual family connection, something like that. Like they might know if you're dating somebody else or you're with somebody else, or if you're not. But with this past love, I keep looking at this old news. You might know, like you might know that there was somebody else and they got somebody else pregnant, or they have a baby with someone else. And by the time this person speaks up or the two of you run in together, like for you, it would be old news. Like you already moved away from it. And they're going to be like, oh, by the way, while we were apart these last 5 years, I had a kid. And you're going to be like, yeah, I know. Something about like it being old news for you. And maybe the flip of that too, like maybe whoever this person is, again, if you really moved on, they could be old news for you, right? Like the fact that they had a kid with somebody else, the fact that they still think about you, like you would be like, oh, Jimmy? Yeah, I remember Jimmy. Didn't he have a kid with Susie last year? I don't know. I don't really think of Jimmy, you know? Like it kind of gives that kind of vibe. Like something about the past relationship being old news, or the fact that you possibly already knew that they had a kid. Or both, honestly. Could be both, right? I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there. I keep thinking about this card because this person keeps thinking about you. I'm just saying. I might be dreaming about this tonight, and I don't usually dream, but I might be seeing this in my dreams or my nightmares tonight. Um I hope it resonates. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope if anything you were entertained. I hope you all have a fabulous day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.